Beyond the Winning Post is brought to you by our stable of sponsors. We caught up with Carena and her milliner Hahn to get the inside word on dressing for Fashions in the Field competitions.
Hi,
How's it going?
Welcome.
Lovely to meet you, Emily.
Carena.
Hi, how are
Hi.
you?
And this is Claire.
Hello, how are you? This looks amazing. What are we doing today?
Today we're going to put together a derby look, seeing that Derby Day's on the way. We'll put together an outfit for you and sort of talk about spicing it up, ways to make it look a bit different, and ways to make it competitive for fashion in the field.
How did you get started in Fashions in the Field?
I actually started because I was coming to the races with friends. I've been riding for a long time, so the interest started with the horses. But I also studied fashion at university, so the fashion in the field was obviously really interesting to me.
Yeah.
And I think the first competition I entered was maybe 2012.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
What's the inspiration behind your outfits?
Every outfit's different. My favourite outfit so far would be the one that I wore on Melbourne Cup Day, and that one was actually inspired by me watching Mad Men from start to finish.
Yeah, okay.
It was my first Melbourne Cup Day in Melbourne,
yeah.
So that was really exciting, and I ended up taking out the national competition in Australia.
Wow.
Which I don't think the Aussies were very happy about.
And I'd say the prize was pretty good for that too.
Yeah, it was about $100,000 worth of prizes, so it was well worth the trip.
Yeah, absolutely. Would you say you have a style yourself, or do you like to mix it up and wear lots of different things?
I would love to have a set style. I think it would make dressing a lot easier, but I get too excited and I want to wear everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Can you just do that at Ellerslie, or is it all around New Zealand?
There's competitions all over New Zealand, so a lot of competitions are regional qualifiers for the Ned Preta Fashion. So you can go and win in your local city or town and win a spot in the semi-final up in Auckland, which is really exciting.
And when is that final coming up?
So the Ned Preta Fashion final is on March the 6th at Vodafone Derby Day.
Are there rules around what you can wear or how you present yourself?
Racewear is traditionally day wear. You have to sort of dress fashionably, but take into account that it also needs to have a bit of class to it. Millinery is compulsory.
Okay.
And then after that, it's just about dressing to your style, jazzing it up a little,
yeah.
You know, making it different, and sometimes taking risks as well, because, you know, otherwise you end up looking the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
So we've got my friend Claire, who is my milliner here, and she's going to help us put together an outfit for you and talk about what makes an outfit special and the different accessories and millinery and things like that.
Claire, thanks so much for joining us and helping out with this fashion extravaganza we've got. Tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay, well, my name's Claire Hahn and I'm an award-winning milliner based right here in Auckland. I've been involved in racing fashion for a really long time. I started as a competitor, oh God, I don't really want to say how long ago, about 2006 I think.
Okay.
And I'm a previous winner of the Ned Preta Fashion.
Awesome.
I've done a lot of judging in New Zealand, and about 8 or 9 years ago I started working full-time in making millinery.
Wow. So for today, what tips can you give me? I've got this beautiful dress on.
You look lovely for a start. So we're going to talk about Derby Day today, which is of course traditionally black and white. But I want people to understand that that doesn't necessarily mean you have to wear black and white. You could wear all black, all white. Yeah. And I think where we are with current trends, you can also introduce this beautiful bone colour that you've got, as well as metallics and raw straw are going to be trending for this season for Derby Day.
Cool.
What I do want to say about this dress is it wasn't expensive. It was something that I just picked up from a chain store in Auckland. I think it was about $39. Wow. I think I just saw the price tag. The But what's important about that is your outfits don't need to be couture and they don't need to be custom made or designer. It's all about putting together a look with, that expresses your own personal style. So one of the things about racewear is, I guess there are two different definitions. There are those ladies that attend the races and they look really chic and really lovely, and for something like that you might want to wear a headband, which is of course very on trend for this season.
Yep.
But when we're talking about fashions on the field, it's about taking that racewear just to the next level. So your headpieces and your millinery do need to be a little bit more substantial.
Okay.
As well, I think accessorizing is really important, and that creates a cohesive look from head to toe. Other elements that are important when you're putting together an award-winning fashions on the field look are your hair, your makeup, your nails, your shoes. It's about completing that complete package. But when you do find a dress, you know, feel free to make alterations to express your own personal style. It's all about having a nod to tradition, but also being fashion forward and expressing what's unique about you. I think, you know, outfits that are traditional and on trend will always be successful, but even more so when an outfit is pushing the boundaries a little bit and creating trends rather than following them.
Yep.
I think a beautiful black brim with this. The great thing about millinery is you can wear it the way you want to wear it. Traditionally, a bocha would be worn more flat on the head, but because of that high neckline, you could probably get away with it sitting a little bit further back.
Awesome.
I think jewellery plays a huge part in putting together a fashions on the field look. It needs to be substantial and with purpose. So I often say to my clients, make sure you remove all your little pieces that you're wearing on it in a day-to-day situation.
Yep.
But adding some beautiful statement earrings is always going to add a whole lot of personality to your look.
Carena, tell me about your professional career.
My sister and I have a fitness wear company called Click Fitness. We make compression wear for women, and it's all sustainably sourced and made with recycled plastic bottles, which is really exciting.
Do you have any interests outside of fashion and the business as well?
Well, with the fashion and my work, time's a little bit limited. I've got a young daughter. I have shares in a couple of racehorses, and I've got my own young horse that I'm bringing on as well. So other than that, I don't really have much time left.
Tell me about your involvement in the racing industry.
It started just from me coming to the races a lot and entering the fashion competitions. I met some really cool people and started getting involved in syndicates and formed a relationship with the Auckland Racing Club, and now I'm an ambassador for the Auckland Racing Club.
Awesome.
Been a judge of the fashion on and off for about 6 years.
What does racing mean to you?
Racing's a great opportunity to come together with your friends and have a great day out. Obviously my love for horses really comes into it as well, so it's kind of an amalgamation of all of my interests, the horses, the fashion, and hanging out with your friends is always a really good draw card as well.